So an Alabama man says he is thankful to be here after he was sucked into a storm drain during flooding. Jillian Brooks talked to him about this whole ordeal.
In 36 years, I never thought I was going to die until that night right there.
The rushing floodwaters in Drew Owen's neighborhood on Friday swept up a handful of his boys' soccer balls. Wanting to be super dad, he ran out to grab them.
Of course, I could not see anything. It was dark and this was nothing but water, but the ball was somewhere in this area, so I went to step to go get it. Well, when I did, of course, this ditch is steep. I stumbled into the water.
Realizing he was in the ditch, Owen went to get himself out of the chest-deep water.
So I turned around, and I guess I turned close to that pipe, and I went to come up, and then it sucked me down feet first.
Owen was swept 100 yards through the pipe under Highway 11, underwater with two thoughts in his mind.
First was that my kids weren't going to have a father and my wife wasn't going to have her husband. And then secondly, my dad's funeral was the next day, and I'm literally going to die the day before his funeral.
45 seconds later, a tree branch is what saved his life.
I came out, the water was still flowing, but I was able to grab a tree branch. And it wasn't a very big tree branch, and I'm a big guy, so I don't know how it didn't snap. It's a God thing.
Owen's wife, Casey, and their three sons realized Drew had been gone for a while. It was 15 minutes later when he was walking back to the house, bruised and scratched, but thankful to be alive.
Can't figure out how it happened or why it happened. We've heard so many stories that did not end up the way his did, and we're just very thankful.
The biggest blessing for Owen is that neither of his three kids or any of the neighborhood kids were the ones chasing those soccer balls.
And what if they would have chased that ball and tried to get it? They would have most likely drowned.
Yeah, that sounds extremely scary there. Owen said that he is sharing his story to bring awareness to this type of problem. He hopes the city will install a grate in front of the pipe to prevent future issues there.